For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian, and this is the weekly news recap brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonememorials.com, memorials that matter. Ottertail County deputies say a New York Mills graduate charged with the death of his passenger after a fatal rollover admitted to drinking and purposefully driving recklessly. 18-year-old Isaac Schermerhorn was arrested late Tuesday night for the death of 18-year-old Blake Unger of New York Mills. Court documents say that deputies were called to a report of a rollover crash in Bluffton Township about 10:45 on May 27th. When first responders arrived, they found Unger pinned under the vehicle, already dead. Deputies spoke with Schermerhorn, who said he was the owner and driver of the crashed pickup. Deputies say Schermerhorn showed signs of intoxication and admitted to drinking a few alcoholic beverages that night. While in custody, court documents say Schermerhorn told investigators that he had picked up Unger and that he wanted to show off the sound of his exhaust because he had modified his catalytic converter. He said he was intentionally sliding around the road when he lost control and the pickup went into the ditch and rolled. Schermerhorn has been charged with 3 counts of criminal vehicular homicide. A GoFundMe has been started for Unger's family to help cover funeral costs, and the goal of $20,000 has already been met. At 8:20 Monday night, the Becker County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call of 2 people injured in a single motorcycle crash on County Road 56 east of County Road 117 near Toad Lake. Emergency personnel from the Becker County Sheriff's Office, St. Mary's Ambulance, Wolf Lake Fire and Rescue, and a LifeLink helicopter all responded to the scene. When emergency personnel arrived, the 26-year-old driver, identified as Jacob Jerome Riggle from Waubun, was injured and transported to St. Mary's Hospital in Detroit Lakes. The 23-year-old passenger, Asia Monique Bevins, had life-threatening injuries and was transported by helicopter to Sanford Hospital in Fargo. Neither party was wearing helmets. Both riders were admitted to the hospitals, and their conditions are unknown at this time. The crash is under investigation, and alcohol is believed to be a factor. 2 human smugglers are headed to federal prison for the deaths of 4 Indian nationals along the Minnesota-Canada border in January of 2022. Prosecutors say Harshkumar Patel from India was sentenced to more than 10 years on Wednesday, and Steve Shand of Florida received a 6.5-year prison sentence. A family of 4 that included a 3-year-old child and 11-year-old child froze to death trying to cross the border during a blizzard. Shand was supposed to pick them up, but his van broke down in the snow. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police found the bodies of the 4 victims. Patel will likely be deported after serving his sentence.
3, 2, 1.
Thursday afternoon, the Ottertail County Humane Society held their groundbreaking ceremony for their $2 million building renovation.
We are the only animal shelter in the county, so that's 2,250 square miles of county that we serve. And we do it, because we care about the people and the pets in the county. We all realize that we're all one big community, and we try to help as best we can.
While the renovation is taking place, the Humane Society is in a temporary location at 1505 West Lincoln, the old Companion Animal Hospital location. Construction is set to start on Monday, with anticipated completion in just under a year. First responders were called to an RV fire in rural Ottertail this Memorial Day weekend. Ottertail County deputies, along with Ottertail and Henning firefighters, responded to a report of a recreational vehicle on fire near Long Lake, south of the city of Ottertail at around 8:30 Friday night. Deputies say the RV appeared to be a complete loss, with an adjacent trailer sustaining minor damage. No one was injured. The sheriff's office is investigating. Ottertail County commissioners and staff recently completed a countywide tour to view progress on several infrastructure, housing, and other economic and community investment projects. The tour allowed commissioners to see the work being done across several departments and communities. To learn more about the tour and the projects showcased, Go to kbrfradio.com. With June fast approaching, so is the grand opening of the Fergus Falls Aquatic Center. On Monday, residents of Fergus Falls will be able to experience the fruits of the $10.8 million project. Last night, the city held an open house for people to check out the facility. After just over a year since the ground was broken, the opening day for the Fergus Falls Aquatic Center is finally here.
It will be a great time.
The new state-of-the-art facility has 2 pools full of fun water features for kids of all ages, a lap pool and a zero-depth entry pool.
On the zero-depth pool, we got the 2 big slides here. We've got the 2 smaller slides over there with the climbing feature on the other side, and then the little otter slide towards the zero entry along with the water table. Between the 2 pools, we've got about 167,000 gallons.
While the zero-depth entry pool only gets a couple feet deep near the big slides, the lap pool gets up to 9 feet deep near the climbing wall. Along with the pool amenities, there will also be concessions available for purchase.
We'll be offering like hot dogs and nachos, Uncrustables, chips, snacks, and things of that sort. And they'll have slush machine and some of those type of things. A lot of ice cream treats, just the fun things you want to have at the pool for the day.
Other features of the facility include handicap-accessible platforms, swimsuit dryers,
Put your swimsuit in there, it spins the excess water out of it.
and wall-mounted body dryers. The Aquatic Center has multiple rules that will be enforced for the safety of all pool users, including a limit on pool toys.
We're allowing the floaties, other toys that people would bring, we're asking that they don't. So just to play in the water, not bring other things that could potentially harm other people or get into the equipment.
Parks and Rec Coordinator Pam Muxfeld says there will not be closed events.
Kind of just going to take the first year as it comes, and then maybe we'll look at if we have a slower days, according to what the calendars looks like, then maybe we can look at private parties and private rentals for next year. Same with maybe adding lap swimming for next year, maybe swimming lessons. Those are things to come. We just want to get open first, see what the feel about it is, how staffing looks, and all of that kind of stuff for this year.
The grand opening ceremony will begin at 11:45 Monday morning, with the pool opening at noon.
We're going to offer free swimming that day. We'll have a couple food trucks here. Uncle Eddie's is providing ice cream for the first 200 people in the door. And yeah, it'll be a great day. It's supposed to be 87 degrees, and we're hoping for a lot of good warm days this summer to really use the pool.
On Thursday night, the public was invited to an open house to check out the facility. After checking out the pools, it's safe to say the kids are excited to make a splash.
This is going to be so epic! But it's in Fergus Falls! It's a water park! A full-size water park in Fergus Falls!
The splash pad in downtown Fergus Falls is also set to open next week. In the case of inclement weather, Monday's grand opening will be moved to Tuesday. Links to ticket pricing and hours of operation can be found on kbrfradio.com. This has been the Weekly News Recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonememorials.com, memorials that matter. For kbrfradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian. Tune in every Friday at 12:30 on kbrfradio.com or on the Fergus Now app to stay up to date with local news. Get more news at kbrfradio.com. Sign up for email news sent right to your inbox, delivered by Cooper's Office Supply.